And we are live. Welcome everyone to another. My brain went blank for a second. Chicago White Sox franchise live stream. There we go. My brain went fully blank. Today we got the off season. I have no coffee with me because I had one like 5 hours ago. And I don't want to have another one right now. I do have water, though. That makes it up. But we are going to be moving pieces. That is definitely happening. Dash, welcome to the stream. How's your Tuesday been so far, man? We are going to be moving pieces. Just like all the batshit moving pieces that are happening in reality. How about the move of maybe the fucking week? And it will not be topped. You've got fucking Dame Lillard getting waived from the Bucks. Fucking crazy. So they can make space to get Miles Turner. Family going insane to try to clean the entire house for a 12 people 4th of July party. You know, that's what people do for parties, I guess. I wouldn't know. I don't like parties. I'm not a party person. Alright. So, I was sitting back. Yeah, Darren Waller back too. I forgot about that. Jaron, there's been so much sports news that's broken in the last, 4 hours. That I think Darren Waller coming back is minute compared to most of it. You got Dame getting waived by the Bucks. The Blues made a trade. That only matters to me, though. You got all the other shit that's happening. The Canucks deciding to spend every little bit of money they have. Sports be crazy right now. And my contact decided to move. Of course, the start of stream is when my contacts want to move around. I saw that Corey Perry got traded. That was last night. I believe I saw that, so. But yeah. Alright. But talking about trades, I spent a good amount of time, both last night and last week, looking at trades. And looking at who I wanted to trade and things of that nature. I think the best way to do this is to package some guys. You slept while not caring? Well, there you go. I figured that packaging some guys is our best bet. No one's going to take Jordan Walker for anything great with $12 million to his name. However, I was looking at Matt Shaw and if it made sense to move him. Now, you're probably thinking, why the fuck would I do that? I just trade for him and then give him that $10 million contract. He hasn't developed immensely well for a guy with A potential and being 29. I think he's been good. He did really well for us in the way of 30 or 21 touchdowns. Fuck, I'm in football mode already with college football coming out. I'm already in football mode. 21 home runs and 250 average. But I found a guy I like more, as well as the fact that Robert Waters is going to be probably on the Major League roster, given we can't move him down safely. So Ramos and Shaw are kind of trade bait at this point. As much as I like Brian Ramos, they're both trade bait. And there is one player that I found that I want to see if I can get a package good for. And that package might just include Gunnar Henderson. And you guys can talk me out of it if you want. But he has regressed immensely this season. And for $35 million a year, I don't think that year lived up to it. I don't know if you guys want to make an argument to keep him around. But keep in mind we do have Colson Montgomery, who has been solid. I don't see $35 million a year here. And just to point out, going into the offseason, we currently have $30 million to spend. That's taking into consideration everything. This is why we're moving money. I don't know what you mean. He's had 3, 4, 5, arguably 5 seasons better than that. Make it 6. It was better than last year, to some degree. I just don't know if it's worth $35 million a year with him regressing. I can always deal him this season if I see a need to. So, okay, I'll take him off since Jaren wants to make an argument for his boy. The main reason I was looking to trade him, and we're also trading Xavier Edwards no matter what, is because we have Dante Matlock. Now, luckily, he can be in the minors all we want, but we have him to be the backup short if need be. At worst, this is a tradable bunch, and Christian Campbell might get traded too, solely because I think Alex Ishii's just a better player for us. I like Christian Campbell, but I think Alex Ishii's just a better player. He just does everything better. So, well, fuck. Xavier Edwards, and who was the other one? Jordan Walker. So, there is a specific team that when I have looked at trades, pops up. And they have a specific player that if he pops up, that's going to be the team we look to make a deal with. We're going all. I'm not looking for prospects. I'm looking just for a good deal here. A lot of B potentials, but a lot of guys 30 or older for the Red Sox. We don't need a closer. I will say Carson Williams tempting, but I don't want Ranger Suarez. Keep in mind, we have a couple other guys we're going to try and deal as well. That's not a terrible offer. Mainly because of the third baseman. Okay, the Blue Jays have a number of times offered Paredes, and I've been intrigued by that. I'll say that much. Apparently right after Obang Marchand just gave Tanner Janot $3.5 million for 5. Damn. They couldn't go $1.5 million more a year for fucking Marchand. Like, they wouldn't do it for their own guy? For their guy? Come on. You know how much that fan base would have went crazy if Brad had come back? Let's see. The Tigers have offered me a certain player before. No, they didn't offer Bo this time. I have had many a deal have Bo Bichette in it. And I've been like, you know what? After what he did to us, maybe. I hate how many guys just have great closing pitchers and they just try and ship those off. And I'm like, I don't need one. We have 3 good closers. I don't need it. Okay. So the Mariners are the team I'm the most intrigued by. That's 2/3 of the trade that I want to make. Okay. We'll keep looking here, but we're coming back to the Mariners, probably. They have offered me a player I really like. Also, the Marlins offered me a pretty good deal at one point while I was looking. So, the Marlins are also an option. Yeah, I think right now the only team that I feel like I care about making a deal with... Ooh! You know what? The Brewers actually got a tempting offer right there. That's a tempting offer right there. However, we don't need a pitcher right now. We are stockpiled at that position. A little too much, if I had to say. Some would say you can't get enough pitchers. I would say we might have enough pitchers. We might have too many pitchers. Yep. Yeah, the Marlins and the Mariners are the only teams that I'm at all interested in trying to make a deal with here. Starting with the Mariners. This deal right here. Okay. I'm interested to see if they'd be willing to make the deal I want. So, Blake Mitchell, 26-year-old lefty catcher, is really good at the one thing I want my catcher to be good at, and that's fielding. We don't have a lot of great fielding with our catchers, and it's the one thing that I've kind of wanted to upgrade with. So that very much has me tempted. When it comes to Vance Daly, I mean, he'll be in the minor leagues. I'm okay with that. Dude's got stamina for days, just needs to work on everything else. And they're offering up this guy. I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. The guy I want is Waylon Fleming, and I had a feeling they'd want more. Yeah, Jordan Walker's not going to be enough to make that deal happen. However, I think I know who will be. So, Waylon Fleming, did you guess was the most accurate quarterback in football last year? Most accurate? Jared Goff. Yeah, I would not have guessed Tua. I would not have guessed Tua. They did run a lot of crosses and things like that, and he checked down a lot. So I get him being up there, but I would not have guessed Tua. The only reason I said Goff is that offense is made to be very easy. So I thought Baker Mayfield too, but then I was like, no, I know he wasn't pinpoint, but he was solid. See, I know my quarterback's a bit shocking. Baker was 3. Oh, look at that. I know my fucking offenses. Because thinking, I'm like, Baker I know was a little bit off, but it's Liam Cohen's offense, which is very simplistic for the quarterback. It makes things easy, so it's quick completions. So I figured Baker was decent at worst. But let's talk about Waylon Fleming here. Fleming isn't a great fielder right now, but I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is look at the fucking plate vision, the discipline, and the contact. This man is going to be great. And also, apparently, he's fucking indestructible. I'm just noticing his durability. This man is God. You can't kill this man. Some have tried, but the bullet just fell off of him. It hit him and fell. Didn't even go through him at all. He is fucking Superman. But yeah, I found him and was like, this could be that, long-term fixture at third base that I've been looking for. He's got a handful of renewable years, which is the more important thing, which cheapens everything up for us. And it just makes things a whole lot easier. But they're not going to do this for what I've offered. Now, I am interested. Does Christian Bell make it work? It doesn't. Okay. There is one young player I've eyeballed trading. Oh, Braden Montgomery almost got it done. But we are also going to move Drew Thorpe. He doesn't get it done? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? I thought Drew Thorpe would be the guy that gets it done. I wonder if Noah Schultz is enough. Yeah, I don't want to trade Noah Schultz, though. I don't want to trade Noah Schultz. I can't deal Matt Manning because he's a normal free agent. I could deal Chase Dolander, and I'm not doing that. They'll take Bryce Miller back. Yeah, I don't think any one of our younger pitchers are really going to do much here. Oh, that upsets me. Fuck. I don't want to trade a reliever because I like my relievers, and also they don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit about our relievers. Fuck, I really thought Drew Thorpe would get the job done. Well, now the question comes in, do I just want to live with Cuero? Because maybe I can do this deal for Waylon Fleming and Vance Daly alone. Yeah, I think I'll live with Cuero. And we can do this, hopefully. He's got plenty of renewable years. He's a little bit better of a hitter. 1 year younger. I think I can make this deal work now. Oh, god damn it. We'll put them over the amount of players. Fucking shit. You bastards. What if I give you Ken Schultz? Oh yeah, they're definitely into that one. I'm upset now. I'm upset. I really thought that would get the job done. I'm dumbfounded. Wow, Jack Caglione doesn't get the job done. That's actually surprising. I thought maybe Jason Gill could get the job done, but nope. Huh. Fuck, I'm right there. Who were the 3 least accurate starting quarterbacks last year? Are we talking just by pure accuracy? Because then I know Mac Jones is the least accurate. I don't remember who the other 2 were. I'm gonna go. You know what? Just because I don't like him, I'm gonna go. Oh, it wasn't Mac Jones? Okay. Because I saw the list of like percentage of inaccuracy based on purely inaccurate throws, and Mac Jones was at the top of the list. Really? Wow. I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, and you know what? Just because he was under pressure a shit ton, CJ Stroud. Okay. Yeah, Trevor had some problems last year. He was also under a lot of pressure. Okay, third's Cooper Rush. See, I didn't think it would. I wasn't even thinking about like the guys that started just a tad bit. What would it? Let's see if I doubt I can go player for Sean Fleming. Can I? I was so dead set on making this deal. Because this was the trade that, like, that I had seen. Not exactly this one, but they were offering those 3. And I was like, sweet, I can make this deal and I'll be good. No, they won't go straight up. Fuck. If I offered up Thorpe, would they go straight up for Thorpe? Fuck! Really? I'm curious. What is the trade value on... I'm not gonna make the move. I just need to know what his trade value is. Huh? Not enough to get Fleming. Yeah, I will tell you now that Gunnar Henderson makes that trade happen. I do know Gunnar Henderson makes that trio of players. I can tell you that because that was the one I saw that they kept offering me. If you put Gunnar Henderson, what is it? Let me get the whole deal back together. Get your Vance Daily. And I think I offered Edwards. Walker, was it? Yeah. Yeah, those three. Easily the deal happens. I hate that they won't take it for just Edwards and... I hate it. I really thought they would take it once I put Drew Thorpe in there. They really like Gunnar Henderson. I mean, I believe he was our all-star, so... Or no, who was our all-star? Because I believe I traded him before the... Trade for him after the all-star break. I don't remember who our all-star was. Might have been Sam Denny, and that might have been it. I could have sworn we had more than one. Alright, well, if that's the case, I want to see Christian Bell's trade value with Drew Thorpe in there. And adding Jordan Walker. I want to see what this package could produce. Because it looks like I'm not going to get the guy I want. I could wait to make these moves, but part of me doesn't want to. I'm not taking that much money off of the Red Sox. Could get Jackie Pena. Jason Dominguez. That one's actually tempting. That is actually very tempting. We'll come back to that one. I'm not trading them in division. Yeah, we're going to come back to that Blue Jays offer, I've got a feeling. Really good right fielder from the Athletics. And Adam Klopfenstein, you remember having him? Oh, now the Mariners want to give us George Kirby. They want to unload George Kirby's contract on us. Which I'm not going to lie, George Kirby would be our new ace. But we don't need that. Braves offering 2 A potential players? Oh, outside of Ryan Mountcastle, I do like that offer. Yeah, the Marlins offered Lamb and Dan DeLore before. And I was tempted by that one. And I just want to make these deals now. That way I can worry about the players who are actually going to be on the roster, not guys I want to ship off immediately. And that way I know what money we're playing with. I will say also, I tried to look and just see what it would take to get to get Paul Skeens, and I cannot get Paul Skeens. Even trading Sam Denny will not get you Paul Skeens at all. Lindgren heads to Seattle for a 4-year, $4.5 million a year deal. Good money. Good money. Okay. So, James Triantos. Solid power. Good contact. The vision's gone up. Discipline's gone up. Decent fielder. He can play third and short. I mean, my only issue here is I kind of want to get rid of Gamble just to open up the spot for Alex Ishii. Yeah, looking at this, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Because I can't really trade guys the way I want to, we're going to just have to move along with a tiny bit of money. Just to point out, here's our budget. We have $32 million currently available. We will be making more money. That's a guarantee. But we're going to have to wait for that until free agents are, a thing. I do want to take one quick look at our relievers. And this is the big question. Is Enrique going to be at the Major League roster? I don't think he's at the Major League roster year one. The only reason I say that is his control and pitching clutch I don't like right now. I think those need to go up a bit, and he'll be ready. So, yeah. With that being said, let's talk about Ryan Weathers. Because I am tempted to bring him back, but it's going to cost us a good chunk. A little over $7 million probably gets him back. Do we think the year he had is worth $7 million? Well, just over $7 million. I think he played really well for us as our top reliever. Already been 30 minutes and all I tried to do was make trades that can't really get what I want just yet. But how do we feel about Ryan Weathers? Is he worth $7.2 million? Or do we let it go to free agency and see what the market value is for him? Because keep in mind he is 31. Because there is always a chance the market's not strong and we can get him for less. What are we thinking? As you guys come up with that, I'm going to place a bet. Hard to replace. It is. It is hard to replace. He was our top reliever last year. I like our bullpen from a reliever standpoint currently. That's the only reason I'm tempted to not bring him back. But we are going to make more money. We are going to move a lot of pieces, so let's put it out there. If he doesn't take it, he doesn't take it, and, you know, we see what the offers are from everyone else. We're not bringing back Matt Manning. He wants too much right now, and the qualifying offer is more than what even he wants. Now, I'm not willing to pay $22 million for him right now. The Red Sox brought back Spencer Torkelson on a 5-year, $82 million deal. What the the Dodgers put on some weird stuff. They also had a wrestling event once. Dodgers, they're kind of crazy. But the good kind of crazy. Let's see, any other... Nope. Any other big deals? James Wood signs a 6-year, $193.8 million deal. God damn it. If there was a guy we were going to target, that was it. This is what happens when you have the best Japanese talent on your team. This is exactly what the fucking Angels were doing. This is what you do. You essentially just market to Japan. That's all you do. Let's see. No other big deals made. So free agency could be interesting. It may not be as star-studded, but it could be interesting. Alright. Let's see. Roki has become a free agent. Mackenzie Gore is a free agent. That one's intriguing. Not enough to where I'm going to put a deal down. Out of curiosity, yep, he's still out there. So the offer's out there for our boy. We got to tender some contracts and such. Offer arbitration and so on. Some of these guys I may offer bigger deals. But this is the point where we can make our deal. Make our trades. And that's what's more important. Oh, excuse me. This is also where I'm going to start looking to maybe trade some of these guys. Because we may not have the space on the 40-man this year to risk some of them. Like a Scott Smith or a Tommy Mangles. Those type of guys. Because hell, 72 in most bullpens is a fucking starter. Like, that's top tier bullpen arm. For us, it's not. For us, it's bottom of the barrel. But, so I might make some deals here with some of our younger talent as well. But, let's see what the market has. Team needs. What are we really in the need for? Pitching wise, I think we're fine. I think what we really need. I'm always looking for another power bat. And an on-base machine. Those are kind of the two things that, if you can give me those, I'm happy. Positional needs. I mean, third base is still a question mark. Second base, I'm fine. First base, I'm fine. Short, we're fine. Center, we're fine. Right field, we know who's starting. If there's a dominant left fielder, Morel becomes available. And I think we'll look, maybe just see what's out there at catcher. So, what are you trying to win? 117? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they tried it with Miles Jack. That didn't work. We can't afford Roki Sasaki. I like that they mark off guys you cannot afford. I do like that. Alright. Lodolo. It is not as, like, youth star-studded as last year was. This is definitely the free agency to kind of sit back on, in my opinion. If there was one. Ooh, Junior Camarillo. There's a fix at third base. What's the kind of deal he's looking for? 5 years, 50.5. I mean, I'm essentially dealing him off for Xavier Edwards. Very similar players, too. I might have to look and see how similar they are, because depending, I might feel better just with Xavier Edwards. The power, I think, is a little more there with Caminero. Bugstad. Let me see. Whew. Excuse me, what? Well, there's their center taken care of, but there's got to be more. Ooh, apparently there's trades with Bowen Bryman. Conversations are happening with Calgary, Vegas, LA, and St. Louis among those interested. Oh, an offer sheet. Okay, so that would... Okay, they're just moving on from Foxa. That... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Oh, hey, Jane, there's your boy, Kierstad. Pete Crow Armstrong. Dear Lord, he is not the same player he is in reality. Hot damn. Those hitting ratings. They never developed. There's an interesting player if some team wants to take a chance. Schwallenbach? Only 30? There's a couple of interesting options. This is certainly not last year's free agency. Definitely not. Yeah, we might be pretty quiet. There's just not a lot here that, you know, makes me go like, yeah, I need to get in on that player or that player. Yeah, okay, this is actually not a bad situation for us. I can kind of sit back and just see how some of these contracts go then. What the fuck are people doing? I don't know if that's the weather or if that's fucking someone next door. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there's Ryan Weathers. Alright. Oh, that motivation is great. Actually, I'm just going to keep him on the board. Just to keep him there. Because the motivation's there, so. But yeah, overall, I think we might kind of sit. Like, don't expect us to be big spenders this year. That's a definite. Like, even with Roki, I mean, he's already, what, 32? 29. Okay. Not as old as I thought he was already. Last year was a career year, so yeah, get your bag, Roki. Not a lot of qualifying offers dished out either. Just don't really have to worry about that. Now, let's go ahead and look here. Yeah. Okay. I will say he's a little more balanced than Xavier Edwards is. I'd be paying essentially the same amount. But it would give us a starting third baseman that I feel good about. Even with Matt Shaw, who's been solid. Not fantastic, but solid. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. Because I was initially going to just trade a bunch of dudes, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. No one's going to take Rod Oliver. Hell, I don't think Jason Gill goes anywhere to start with 69 overall. I think the relief pitchers are the only guys we kind of have to worry about. What's our bullpen look like outside of the guys we know about? Yeah, okay, Scott Smith would make it this year. Trent Dell's going to be in the minors, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, those two would fit in the bullpen. Okay. Yeah. And I believe both have all their... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we can add both of them to the 40-man then. I have no problem doing that. Those are probably going to be the only two guys I add to the 40-man. Yeah, Nick Worth ain't going anywhere. I could see Braden Montgomery. Getting a chance, but then again, I might trade Christian Campbell still, so I'm not going to do that yet. Gary. Dante Matlock. Churio. Dear Lord, that's a lot of money for Churio. He's getting paid more than a guy starting. How old are you? 31. Yeah, but you're still decent enough. Not to mention tradable asset. Tavares. Tyler Black. We got to keep the former ROH heavyweight champion around. He did play really well last year in AAA. Brandon Montgomery, I might trade. Scott Smith's on the 40-man now. Bryce Matthews is another one of those guys where it's like, I feel like I could deal him. So, we'll see. Robert Waters is probably going to be on the roster this year. Louis St. John's. Okay, just bring back the rest of these guys, essentially. Our boy Nick Worth. 29. 60, I'm not too worried. Tommy, you're on the 40-man, so get in here. Rodney Gant, who was a bit disappointing if we're being honest. Also might become more of a relief pitcher with his stamina. Robert Fitzgerald's another guy who's just been disappointing. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I keep him around. I think I'm going to move him if I can. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys who are renewable that I'm willing to trade. So we'll keep that in mind if I want to put in some younger assets. Jason Gill, everyone's favorite. Jason. Dear Lord, he went up a lot. I love that we're to that point where, like, we don't have any D's or F's, as I say that, essentially here anymore. So it's just like, I can bring back everybody. For the minor league. Holy shit, you plummeted. Yeah, Eloy, I think you can hit free agency. Have fun. You're the one guy who I'm not going to bring back at all. You're not even getting traded. Now, Andrew is 30. I think because of that, he gets 1 year. And then probably if he's not at least up to AAA at that point, yeah, he's definitely getting booted. Which I think for him might be kind of hard to get to AAA. Because I feel like our young talent is getting better and better as the years go on. Speaking of it, there's one of them, Lawrence Moon. Gatto, Mike Williams. God, we have so much young talent. You forget how many young guys we actually have on the team eventually. Danny Ramirez. And Raymond Kang. Alright. Whew! That took fucking forever. Okay, here's the intriguing part of things. We have a number of guys up for arbitration. I'm interested to see what the arbitration number looks like. So about 8 mil. If I wanted to sign him long term, it's going to be a big deal. Like, just 1 year is about 16 mil. 2 years, he's looking for 20. I mean, if I can give him a... Three years, 23 is not bad. I'm not willing to do it this year, though. I'll say that much. He does have 1 more year of arbitration. So, we're just going to roll arbitration here. Now, this one, on the other hand, is Roman Anthony. We got to make a decision. Is he a long-term guy at center? Kind of have to make that decision now. I'm going to offer 5 years, 128.5. What the? How do we have a full fucking roster? Yep. Only 5 days, man. Well, just under 6. But so close. Oh, I have a full roster. Okay, well, let me make some deals then. To free up space. Jordan Walker is a guy I am getting rid of. No matter what, I'm getting rid of him. I think I have to get rid of Edwards. Then Matt Shaw's just up in the air. I don't know. Brian Ramos might be a guy I deal here now, so I don't have to deal with his arbitration. So either way, I'm good. I want to see what all prospects I get offered here for this package. Ah, Rafi Devers. Yeah, no, I'm not taking on that kind of money. I'm trying to get rid of money. I'm not going to take on a shit ton of money here. You guys want Aaron Judge? That one's slightly tempting. I just don't want Lucas Gill. I would barely open up any money. How bad do the teams in the division want these players? Apparently pretty bad for the Tigers. They're willing to give me Bo. And a young pitcher. Why the fuck are you that crazy for this set of players? I will say, if there's a team that offers me, like, one player, I'm kind of down. That's not terrible. I wouldn't be bringing back Sean Burke. I'm not gonna lie, I may see what I can make out of this deal. If I can get like one player just to open up some space. Not only with our money, but with the roster itself. I might do that. I am very surprised at some of the offers I'm getting for this package. I did not expect this package to carry so much heft. There's a lot better players in here than I expected. Yeah, I don't want Dean Kramer. Okay. Out of curiosity, I just want to know, would they take it? They would. I could straight up trade Jordan Walker, Xavier Edwards, and Brian Ramos for Waylon Fleming. I would never say that about Minoru Suzuki because, let's be real, that man would kill me with a poke. How dare you? I think right now, I gotta pull the trigger on this deal. I do want to just see if they do any more. I don't think they will. Now, I think you have to... I think we have to talk this through before I make this. Before I make this deal, we have to talk this through. So, if we were to get Blake Mitchell, keep in mind he is renewable, so easy money there. Very small contract. He did not have a great year last year. But he's solid right now. He still definitely has to get better, but he's solid right now. Would you go Blake Mitchell over Edgar Cuero? That's the question here. Which player do you go with? They are both going to play in a backup role no matter what. Well, Mitchell could possibly beat out Kyle Teal. It'll depend on how things go, but, you know. Who do we feel is the better player here? That is the thing. Cuero is developing, I think, a bit better, which is the one thing that makes me kind of feel like I should keep Edgar Cuero. Like, he's a year older, keep that in mind. So, that's the situation at hand. He's also going into arbitration. It's very iffy right now with these two. Because if we pull this off and we get Blake Mitchell, then Cuero becomes tradable. And that's the situation at hand. Do we pull this trade off, get Blake Mitchell, and then trade Edgar Cuero? Because Kyle Teal's still here. I've got him under contract for at least 2 more years. And in my opinion, he's as good as Cuero right now. He's a better fielder than Cuero is. I didn't realize he was that good. I think I make the deal and trade Cuero. Because I'm not rushing Blake Mitchell into a starting spot. He can develop. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull the trigger, and then we're going to see. Boom. I got my third baseman. We've got another catcher now. Okay. So now that makes Matt Shaw massively tradable to me. Because we have our 23-year-old starting third baseman now. This is our long-term future at third base in Waylon Fleming. That makes Matt Shaw extremely tradable. Now, can we find a deal with him and Cuero maybe? Along with, let's see, is there anybody else I can package him with? Probably not. I don't think I have anyone else. Well, but Drew Thorpe. I don't want to have to pay money, but Barney Belcher is tempting. I do want to see what all teams are actually intrigued. And now, keep in mind, I do not have to pay now for a third baseman. That's one reason I'm happy with this move. I don't have to make the big $15 million a year payment for a third baseman. I've got my starting third baseman now. So, I'm happy there. I don't really want the closer, but Ricky Tiedemann, I might take. I don't need him. What the fuck are you? Oh, that's the Guardians. I thought for a second it was the Angels, and I'm like, why are you giving me all B potential guys? Like, sometimes this game is too real. Ah, there's the Royals trying to offer us Rick Argue again. That's true. I could take the closer and move him in. I could take Lou Matthews, make him a reliever instead, and add to that bullpen more. I'm already very happy with the way that bullpen is. But well, that's thunder. Don't you love that we've got so much money now with not too many reasons to spend it? Ain't it great? Young starting pitcher. A young closer. Ooh, I could move that. Ooh. I don't need another center fielder. I just don't. So I'm not going to worry about that deal. I don't need another center fielder. If anything, I could use a young right fielder to build up. What the fuck are you doing, Miami? I don't know how I can say no to that. Legitimately, that might be too good of a trade. I don't want to take on that big of a contract. I don't need him as much anymore, so. People need to stop offering me, really good center fielders, because it's really hard for me to say no to the really good center fielders. Right now, if I'm gonna make this move, I'd argue the best deal was either the Blue Jays or where was it? Or the Marlins. That Marlins deal is a little too good. They're offering me a solid young center fielder that I can develop. Noble Meyer, who's only 26 at this time. And Jared Lamb, who was Rookie of the Year 2 years ago. Or a handful of years ago. Because he's in arbitration now. To just show this. Here's Noble Meyer, who's very solid. But we do not need him. He's got 2 more years of... that's why they're trading him. They're to the point where you have to make the big money decisions. That's why you're trading them. Yep. Also, he didn't have a great year. Yeah. I don't know, though. I'm feel pretty sold on Jared Lamb. The speed and fielding's there. The arm's not there. But the plate vision, the discipline, the clutch. He's got decent enough power. He's never really played well, though, and that's the big issue. That average just, for his ratings, that average has not been good. Let me compare that to, let me actually just get rid of all these. Also, there's Derek Todd. Let me compare that to Barney Belcher. Okay, the speed's not as good. The fielding's great. The arm's better. The power took a big jump this last year. Holy shit, he had a good year. 295 of 15 home runs. That's a great year up. Yeah, you know what? Also won Rookie of the Year and Gold Glove. The only thing I want to know is I can make the deal without Cuero. Cool. That's all I wanted to know. Because this would give me 2 free roster spots. And then I can move Cuero later. Okay. Cool. Everybody say hi to our newest left fielder. We got Roman Anthony from him. And we're about to sign him to a long-term deal. We're now taking Barney Belcher as well. And Drew Thorpe becomes their number 2. Yeah, that deal actually works out pretty well for you. And Matt Shaw is your future right now at third base because Devers is probably DHing more so. Yeah, we really helped you there. You're welcome. You are welcome, Boston. And that right there means Chris Morel is tradable. We are freeing up so much money for next year's free agency. Edgar Cuero. And Christian Campbell. Alright. Actually, before I do this, I want to get some things done deal-wise. Because we have guys that we need to get now under contract. Blake, renew. Barney Belcher, renew. Waylon Fleming, renew. There we go. Roman Anthony. I'm going to offer this contract, see if he takes it. We will offer the arbitration as well. Iriarte has been really, really solid. The only issue is he is 29. We're to that point where it's like, you're getting older. And I'm going to offer, given he's the same age as Ryan Weathers, I'm going to offer a 3-year, $4 million deal. See if he takes it. 3 years, 12 mil, $4 mil a year. And then Edgar Cuero, we're looking to deal you. So I'm not going to worry about you. I will also offer arbitration. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's make some more trades. And if you're wondering, let's look at the budget now. I've opened up $20 million total. I saw the Browns are getting a new stadium, and it pisses me off that so many teams are going into a dome when weather is their biggest advantage. Like, you're in the Midwest. Take advantage of the colder weather, man. I get Florida teams having a dome. I get Los Angeles teams having a dome because that heat stroke's a thing. Like, the biggest advantage for a Midwest team is the cold. Take fucking advantage of that, man. Struggle in the cold, now you're leveling the playing field. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead, offer some more trades here. We are set up more so for next year's free agency than this year. We are not going to be making mini free agency offers. I can tell you that right now. Campbell. Morel. And where is... There we go. Guerrero. I just want to see what's offered if I go all. This will open up 10 million more. Now, here I'm kind of looking for more prospect than pure player, but I would like some maybe more depth guys if we're grabbing some actual players, like an Enrique Bradfield Jr. type of guy. Whoops. Okay. What the fuck are you doing, Tampa? Like, I'm tempted to take that deal. I just traded a short... We are stacked at shortstop right now. Like, I do not need another shortstop. Maybe I play him at second. Derek Rowe. Adams. Argue. Cade Povich. I don't want to move guys around the order more. Because, well, that would keep the order the same as last time. Noah Schultz wouldn't enter the order. He'd be the first arm in the pen. If we made this deal. So Cade Povich would be, you know, the new... Actually, no, because I think that would lower Daryl out, and we're not doing that. Nope, never mind. I mathed it wrong in my head. I figured it out. don't know. I might take that deal to get Rick Argue and Kid Povich. I'm not taking that money off you. They wanted to free up 40-some million. I'm like, no. Like, not when I'm waiting for what next year's free agency might be. Oh. That might be the deal I take right there. Yeah. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, I think the Nats are going to get this trio of players here. Because as much as we may be stockpiled with pitchers, I mean, it's a good deal. This is also a really good deal. Because that at least gives us a backup, at worst, second baseman. I don't know if Tamar Johnson would start over Ishii or not. But we would then get a young 19-year-old starting pitcher. You know what? The Pirates are that team that you always want to take a pitcher from, so we might make that deal. We might make that deal. Maybe. I don't know. There's so many fucking starting pitchers being thrown at my face. I don't get it. Like, look at this. This is an 23-year-old, 84 overall starting pitcher being thrown at me. What are we doing here? These guys have one really good year. They're A potential players. Why are you just throwing them away? Hey, Vlad. Hi. If I didn't just get a guy that's going to be the future, and I want to see him play at third base, this would be tempting. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be probably the offer. Because we would get Pablo Gomez, who definitely needs to take some time in the minors. Holy shit. He's got all the stamina in the world right now, but... okay. We'll think. We'll think about this. I may have to look at the Nats trade again. If it's still the same one, I should say. They have a really good first baseman here. Second base... Ooh. Oh, he's just solid. 2 more renewable years. So you have 5 years of team control with him. We are getting a little lefty heavy. Bat-wise, that is my biggest concern right now. Let's see if I can find that Nats trade. See if it's the same one. There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's a very solid pitcher right there. You already had him at the majors? Why? Oh, never mind. He's an 80. I forgot he's an 80 overall. He can be a bullpen arm at worst. Oh, they have 10 Kens. Look at that. He's developed very well. That ERA is still a bit of a problem, but he has developed well. And the second baseman is just a guy you've got to develop. Decent contact off the bat. The power and everything else has to get worked on. I don't mind it. There's potential here in the long run. Durability is a bit scary. But yeah, I think this is going to be the deal we make. Yep. Here we go. So we got younger at a couple positions. So, okay. We will be updating our situation. I'm mainly going to move Braden Montgomery for other prospects. I'm looking for prospect trades now. This has nothing to do with any possible starters. Churio may be on the Major League roster next year to be kind of our backup right fielder to a point. We'll see what they elect to do here, but Bryce, I just want to see. Actually, you can make the 40 now. You can make the 40 man. Yeah, we might actually do that. I like what we did there. I think we've added some good things. I'm going to take Bryce off this trade possibility. I'm just going to see if there's any prospect or prospects I like here. There's like a B potential catcher. Or like right fielder maybe. No, that's just getting rid of essentially what I'm getting rid of. It's just getting back what I'm getting rid of. You can get 3 years younger and get a reliever. I'm a little surprised. I thought he might have a little bit more trade value in him. I think if I tandemed him with somebody, it would bring me back something a little bit better, but you know. Get a closer that I could move to a relief spot. So many, like, A potential closers. What is up with all of them? Why are there so many of them? I get 3 years younger, -1 potential here, but I also get a right fielder. I'm going to take that. There we go. I believe that's really all I have to do. I don't think Bryce is going to be picked up to start anywhere. Hope not, at least. So. Yep. We have 6 open spots. Now we can actually get going with free agency. Oh, and I will be bringing back Bryce Matthews now because he might be the number 2. Oh, I wanted to deal Fitzgerald. I forgot about that because at 72 he might actually do something for somebody. So let me actually see if I can deal him. I should have dealt him with Montgomery. Fuck. I missed my chance to really do anything there. See if anybody's actually intrigued enough by him to give me something decent. Because there might be a team that likes him enough that gives me an actual prospect. Actually, wait a minute. You know what? You know what I'm going to do with you, Robert? I'm not going to trade you. I'm just going to move you inside and see if that gives you a little bit of a new life. That's what I'm going to do. Raptors extend Pirtle? Damn, that's a big one. Hey, Hall of Fame game started preseason, man. Let's see, general. Sure. You are a relief pitcher now. I'm moving you inside. Where is he? Whoops. He's a 65 at relief, and that's mainly because his hit per 9 and K per 9. But that at least keeps him, I think, where he should be now. Now I don't feel as bad keeping him around, because now he can develop, hopefully, as a reliever. Probably in AA, more so than AAA, because he really wouldn't even break the pen, it looks like, in AAA. I'm going to move you down to AA. And he actually fits the perfect spot for Dahlquist leaving. And that definitely stops anybody from wanting to take him. So I'll renew him now. Okay. Let's go ahead and just look to see if I actually feel like we need anything. From a depth perspective at this point, because most of our guys are set in stone. He's really good. He'd be a good power bat, Dad. But I've got guys I'd rather play, really. I'm interested to see how intrigued he is with the team. So I'll leave it at that. This is the only pitcher I have any intrigue in. I think Louder is very intriguing. And for under 20 mil, if he's intrigued enough, maybe. Let's move you to... Whoops. Let's move you to 2. Actually, because we know you're already interested. Lock in. Yeah. So, let's see. The Raiders-Jags Hall of Fame game. We both had to keep explaining who our wide receiver 8s were. Yep. That was a good time. Hey, they're showing the Barney Belcher trade. We traded a lot to get him, but he's young. Doesn't cost a lot. It's good for us. Oh. Hey, $4 million a year. For one man. We got Iriarte back on the $4 million a year deal. Can tell you that much. I will say we have opened up enough money too to where paying Dolander is not a problem. So I think I throw some money here at Dolander. And we see if 69 over 3, nice, is good with him. Yeah. All right. See if anything big happens here. Day by day. Nope. Nope. All right, stop simulating. Neither one of them has accepted the contract yet. Okay, Camarillo does not want to be here. That says all I need to know. I'm not going after him at all. Louder at least is interested. I'm going to offer the 1-year deal for about... Oh, that does drive it down a bit. $6.6. It's more expensive than the contract we had him on last year, which was $5 million, but he played well enough to get a slight pay raise. And I'd be down with that. And nah, $7 million a year's not worth it. 2 years. How old are you again? 31? Yeah, not doing that. Alright. Anyone else that I'm at all intrigued to see their interest in the team? Out of curiosity, what's his interest in the team? That's all I want to know. I just want to know interest. Even though I don't think he's going to have any and we don't need him, but... Oh, Ryan Weathers. Okay. Oh, wow. Ow! Shit. And Roki goes to the Rangers. Roman Anthony signs the 5-year, $128 million deal. Hot damn. Check the budget real quick. Yep, we're still at 62. Figuring fine. Alright. So, Dolander still has not accepted the contract I offered for him, as Boobit signs a 2-year deal with the Nets. Alcantara goes to the Reds. Logan Gilbert has been recalled from AAA. Okay. Oh! He signed. Chase Dolander signs the 3-year, $69 million deal. Guys, we did it. We signed all of our people that mattered to long-term extensions. That's been kind of my key, is trying to keep good players around, and it is working. I am somehow been able to keep guys around. No, we are not interested in that. Not one bit. He said he was less interested. Just saying. How about this? I'll keep the 2 years. How about we go 2 years, 6? It's $3 million, or that's $6 million a year. For 2 years. Come on. I want Louder to be higher up before I start looking his way. Move from the big board. Ow. A lot of that is good. My biggest issue is that walk per 9. He's done great last handful of years. Double-digit wins in the last 5, or 4 of his last 5. Cody CC to the Kings for a 4-year, $4.5 million a year. Damn. Seth's in the newest A Day to Remember video. Dear Lord, he's everywhere, man. He actually didn't walk as many as I thought he would. I thought it was going to look more like this. It's been his lowest ERA. He was a plus WAR player, but not by much. I don't know. It is Bobby Bellina Day. I saw that and I'm like, oh, that's convenient. Given we're playing baseball today. Any other interesting players that I want to see if they have any interest? I don't think so. I think at this point, we're going to kind of be quiet. I don't think we're going to even go after anyone for the most part. Because most of these guys would have to be starters, and I like our starting lineup now. Asking for the same okay. If I can pull 2 of you. Chris Davis got 9.16. 1.5 mil divided until 2037. Dear Lord. How long's Bobby Bellina got still? Like, how much is he still getting? No, I won't put him at 3 right now. Yep. We're just looking at pictures. I love that we're just looking at pictures. Oh yeah, we're good there. We don't need to worry about salary arbitration. Ryan Weathers. Bruh. Like, I gave you 2 years, $6 million a year. You do not have a lot of people coming at you, man. No, I'm not interested. Dude. Like, they're all interested in coming here. Pitchers want to be here. In case you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Pitchers want to be here. So I'm going with the devil we know first. 2 years, 6.5. That is the highest I'm going with him on a 2-year deal. And then we will see. No rumors yet on these guys. And no one is after Rhett Loader, which is very surprising to me. Like, I am very shocked at the way things are going here. Nobody's going after Matt Manning either. And could we even get Matt Manning back? Hey, there's new show shop items available. Alright. Michael King is off the market. 54.7 to the Twins. So we'll be seeing him this year. Mackenzie Gore to the Reds. They've signed 2 pitchers. Ryan Weathers. Welcome back, Ryan. There we go. We got our big arm in the bullpen back. Nick Lodolo. Detroit's trying to grab him. I'm not interested in Lodolo. Yeah, there's just... I am astonished by how little there's been. I'm tempted to go after Matt Manning again and just run it back. Like, the positive with Rhett Loader is he's younger. He's 5 years younger, so he can definitely still develop plenty. But devil we know over the devil we don't? What do we do here? Oh, he gets like 1.7 mil until 2034. Okay. I figured it was 2030 something. Yeah. Let's add him. Actually, 61% motivation to sign. All right, put him in the top spot. Put him in the top spot. We need to build that a bit. Loader, you are now like the last priority. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to fully remove you, but I do want to just look and see what here at third base. He's still not. Okay, 25% is it. Bruh, you should have had more interest in us. I would have paid you. 25% now. Look at that. Like, I would not mind at least one bat. I would like maybe one bat. But it's got to be a guy who could either DH or isn't expected to start. Like, that's kind of the key here. Really, Spencer Horowitz, maybe. No. Maybe a Jonah Bride? You know, he's just got power against righties. Like, that's the type of thing I'd be looking for. Is that guy who can be a DH. That's about it. Who the fuck are you? Why do you have decent hitting ratings? Who are these first basemen? Got any more young first basemen here that are just chilling with decent potential? Grab a Josh Bell to be a mentor. Oh, hey. 2K is apparently downloading. Thanks for letting me know. Now, I will say one thing that making all those trades did. We don't have as much utility as we once had, but we have depth everywhere now. So it's not as big of a need to have that much depth. I'm sorry, you're 25. I don't care that you see potential. You're 25. I'm like, excuse me? I really would like, kind of like a third baseman who can play first base. He's not really what I'm looking for because I want power. Bobby Dahlbeck. I mean, he does have some power in his bat. Will Simpson. I'm just disappointed, man. The one thing we could really use is just a power bat. But I don't think that's here. Most of the power bats are just old guys that are regressing, that are losing their power. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Apparently Will Wilson is gaining power. He's gaining power. Here's a power bat, or used to be power bat. Hey, Corey Jokes. I don't like that the power against lefties is so bad, though. That Jake Bowers could be the guy. Although, once again, we are starting to look very weak against lefties. What the fuck happened to Santander with the weird boost in power against righties? What happened there? I'd be lying if I wasn't intrigued enough to maybe bring him in. Dane Myers. Where are the weird guys that can play first base? That's all I want, are the weird guys that can play first base and have power. I feel like Brent Rooker should be able to play first base, you know? I feel like he should be able to. He would be a good DH candidate. He wants $16 million. I mean, you are exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to power, but your vision is shit. You know? You can play first base. And that's what matters. Jesus Luzardo. That's a name we remember. Head to the Twins. That's a massive deal for him. Hey, let's go to the draft lottery. Oh my god, the Twins have the top shot. Dude, the Twins and the Guardians are number 1 and number 3. Dude, it feels so weird to be so, like, distant from everyone in the division. The Royals are at 16. I love it. Alright. Who's getting that top pick? Let's go, Angels. Go up 1 spot. Well, hot damn, the Angels plummeted. The Cards get the number 1 spot. Fuck yeah. Pirates get the number 2. Twins drop to 3. The Guardians drop to 8. Oh my god, that makes me happy. I'll take it. And we get to sit at 23. Alright, Rule 5 draft time. I mean, I don't see us taking anybody, so I always like going over just to see who got taken, just to know. Yeah. Oh yeah, we would have lost our relievers real fast. Dude, they would have been off the board so fucking quick, given some of these guys going. Oh yeah. Okay. Who's available, out of curiosity? Yeah. I don't think we're taking anyone. I will say, if there had been a better second baseman, like, you know, like a 77 overall or so, maybe I would have contemplated. But, you know, our outfield is great. I will say I may take Jesus Sanchez here. 12 mil. Oof. What's Hunter Bishop looking like? 90. Oh, that's better. He's still not good, but oof. Oh. Well, this is why we have Jackson Churio. Yep, we're just skipping. Ooh. I think that's going to be all of them. Yep. Another reliever. Yeah, we would have lost all of our relievers because that dude's 68 overall and went. Keep in mind, our guys were 73 and 72. Actually, 75. Like, we were going to lose our relievers if I didn't bring them in. I'm glad I did what I did. I'm glad I did what I did. Okay. Oh, no. Not interested at all. Hey, 55%. Cool. For the 1 year. We'll wait. We'll wait a bit more on that. Brian Bello, though, lowers too much. Yeah. Oh, we'll wait here too then. I mean, he looks really good right now. He could start. Actually, you know what? I will lower it, but I'm going to give you the same offer that I gave to Ryan Weathers. And we will wait a little bit more on Noel. Okay. Offer contract. He wants 15 mil a year. I will go 15. I'll go 16. I'm not going higher than that. Especially for a dude who's just here to be a power bat. He goes to the Braves. 3 years, 15.7. I wasn't going to go 3, so. Yeah. I mainly wanted him because he could be the power bat. I should have probably offered a bit more because we don't have really a backup right fielder. So, yeah, I kind of regret that now thinking about it. If I'd taken a little more time. Oh. I'm wondering if he's going to get this contract. I'm going to offer what I would have offered, which was no more than 20. I'll go 20 over 2. This signing will include a competitive balance tax. This tax will also be deducted from your off-season budget. He's not going to sign, though. There's no way he signs for that. Yeah. He goes to the Rockies. 3 years, 28. Yeah, no. No. Was never going to do that. We do get Brian Bello. He signs the same deal that Ryan Weathers signed. So we have 2 very good arms in the bullpen, and even a guy that can be a starter. Holy shit, the Yankees signed Caminero for 6 years, 100.6. Or 100.7. Dear Lord. Yeah, we weren't going to fight with that. Let me see the budget. Still 49. We're fine. Yep. Okay, once again. Would like some power. But I want more of like kind of a balanced power hitter. Spencer Horwitz might be my only option. Which to me kinda sucks. Yep. Alright. Where was he? There he is. I'm not going to give you a 2-year deal, but... Actually, I do want to start just looking at, the younger players. Let's look at first base. I'm not expecting to see any magic first baseman. Because I feel like if you find a good first baseman, you're not letting him hit free agency. So... I might have been wrong. Maxton Martin. Oh no, our roster is full! Which actually means I would not be able to even sign Horowitz. So I do have to cut somebody. Why did I bring you back? I think it's just because you're a relief pitcher I brought you back. Yeah. You'll probably get picked up. Yep. So we at least got one opening. So I'm not going to be able to sign anybody else. So let's go ahead. Cade Smith gets traded to the Reds. And the Astros get 2 young players. Taylor Miguel signs with the Brewers. Nick Lodolo signs with the Astros. Matt McClain traded from the Royals to the Dodgers. The Dodgers get Cutliff and Moreno. Pretty good young second baseman right off the bat. Yep. Nope. I'm going to wait a little while longer then. There's no fight for him yet. Jarren Duran signs a 3-year deal with the Reds. I'm down for a 1-year, $11 million deal. We've got the money, so... Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't they start you off with kanji? Come on. There we go. We have our backup first baseman as well as maybe a DH. I believe he's our backup. Yep, I thought 84 was Caglione. Nice. Okay, cool. That means Tyler Black can sit and develop some more. He might actually be good in his 30s. That's crazy. And that means I can allow these guys to still develop as well. Fuck yeah. Oh, also, you need to be at the Major League roster, Ishii. And we'll bring Bryce with him. Our bullpen is fucking stacked. Like, this bullpen is stacked now. Actually, can you... Oh, you do have options. Fuck yeah. Sweet. Alright, let me go to... the AA roster. No. He's definitely got to be a AA. If not, I'd say AAA. I think, well, you can keep him at single A, at least for a bit. Yeah. Whatever, these moves will change as things go on. Dylan Cruz signs a 4-year deal with the Nats. I mean, we're done. We're done with free agency. We are not going to be making a singular move anymore. We are finished. I thought about maybe Loader, but I don't know. Maybe he signed. Did he sign? No, he didn't. So yeah, I guess we could still see if we can pull him off. Add one more pitcher. 2, 3, 4. Loader. Now, I want Noah Schultz in the starting rotation this year because he played really fucking well last year. And he deserves the chance to be in there. So I don't see a reason to try and replace him. So yeah, we're done. That's free agency. That is our free agency. Wasn't the flashiest thing, but that was what free agency was. Made a lot of moves. Freed up money mainly for next year. Okay. I thought they started you with Kanji. Alright. Before we continue onward, I have to check, make sure everything's good with the storm coming in. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Everything's good. I just realized we have no arbitration. Because we signed everyone. We have no arbitration hearings. I just realized. That's great. Oh, hey. 2K's updated. And... oh. Yeah, stop simulating. Because also... yeah, no. Alright. Here we go. Spring training. Let's see what the team looks like here. From the look of rotation and all that. At the top of the rotation is your ace. The man, the myth, the legend, the number 1 overall pick he was. Sam Denny. Under him, Chase Dolander, who signed a new 3-year deal. Bryce Miller now becomes our 3, which I think is a really nice spot for him. He gets to settle in. And what I really like here is you start with a lefty, you end with a lefty. A good, balanced rotation. I'm very happy about it. Okay. We've got a good chunk of long relievers here. And a really stacked pen. I am excited for this bullpen. I'm not going to lie. I think this is our best bullpen we've had. Now, here is your lineup versus right-handed pitchers. You have Ishii, Fleming, and look at all of these lefties. Holy shit. Horowitz going to be playing first while Caglione DHs. Henderson playing short. As I said, Caglione DHing. Brignoni playing in left. Kyle Teal, Roman Anthony, and Ken Schultz. As for against lefties, you have Schultz Belcher, Fleming, Brignoni, Caglione playing first there as Brignoni's DHing. Anthony, Mitchell, Matthews playing second base. And Colson Montgomery. So, that is your situation at hand. Here are the guys that you could extend now, but I don't expect us to give out an extension for most of these guys right now. Horwitz, we'll see how you play. Schultz, maybe we start talking about it. Because, you know, you start looking at that 10-year deal, and it's under 20 mil a year, and you're like, okay, I'm intrigued, you know, for a guy like Schultz. But we have a lot of guys that are still renewable. Bobby Ragsdale is going to be an interesting situation where it may be that kind of thing where he becomes more of a reliever than a closer, and we go get another closer. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Brignoni's starting to get close there. You've got Churio, who's probably on the Major League roster this year, I'd assume. Madlock, I mean, we got time with him. Minoso, you got to make a decision here with him. He might not even be the starting closer this year. Keep that in mind. Then, you know, it's a lot of the guys. We don't have a lot of guys who we have to re-sign. Hell, even Tyler Black's just renewable. Like, we're in a great spot. Great spot. Let's get through free agency. Let's get through spring training. Did I say something wrong? But let's get through spring training, and we might watch game one. Okay, Schultz took an L. That's not good. Denny's 1-1 so far. Bryce Miller, Dolander got wins. Normally you don't see many injuries during spring training. That's a lot of wins I'm seeing. That was a good chunk of losses, but saw some wins too. Denny is 1-3. He's never been a spring training guy, though. Well, I've noticed that. He's never that good in spring training. Minoso takes the L. Denny's 2-3. Darryl Jones, 2-1. Bryce Miller's 3-0. Two more losses. Denny takes another one, and Minoso gets another one. He's definitely not winning over, I think, that closer role. Schultz takes an L. Final game of spring training. Bobby Ragsdale gets his sole win of spring training. Let's see how everybody did. We'll start with the rotation. Sam Denny, a 5.7 ERA. As I said, this is his normal. He's normally not a spring training guy. But hopefully, that gets better in the regular season. Dolander, a 3.6 ERA, 34 strikeouts in 25 innings. How about here? 42 strikeouts in 31. A 1.28 whip. And then Bryce Miller looked really good from the looks of things. A strikeout an inning, 3 wins, no losses. Whip under 1 and an ERA of 1.17. Darryl Jones looked really solid as well. And Noah Schultz, the win-loss record don't look good, but the numbers there look pretty decent. As for the lineups, Ishii did not play well in preseason. Or in spring training. 157 average. Waylon Fleming, though, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies, 319 off the bat. You love to see it. Horwitz, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, only batted .219. Gunner, 5 homers, 14 ribbies, .294. That looks like the Gunner that needs to get paid $35 million a year. Caglione, 212, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. 200 for Brignoni with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. 262 for Kyle Teal, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. 235 for Roman Anthony, 4 home runs and 7 ribbies. And then for Ken Schultz, 6 home runs, 13 ribbies, 279. How about we check out how the bench players, and also who play for the other side of things, how they did. 1 home run, 7 ribbies, with a 308 average for Barney Belcher. A good first impression there. 258 and 3 ribbies for Blake Mitchell. Bryce Matthews, 241, 5 ribbies, and a homer. I actually don't mind that for him. 500 average, not many at-bats, but 5 ribbies for Tyler Black. Colson Montgomery, kind of did Colson Montgomery things. 313 average. And then after that, you didn't see much. 400 average for Robert Waters. And Churio played pretty well. 318, 2 ribbies, 1 home run. So not too terrible, not great. Ken Schultz is the face of the franchise. That's just easy. To the regular season we go. Do I have any better sponsorships? I do not. $35,000 per save. What's the Under Armour? Oh, that's per game. I want that one. Let's go per hit. Because we've been a pretty decent hit team. And then keep the home runs. Alright. So they say second base is our weak point. I kind of agree with them. But our boy Alex Ishii is too good. Oh, and we start the year against Detroit. That's always a fun one. You guys want to watch it? I'll let you guys decide. Do we end on game 1 of opening day? Because what we might do is watch the rest of opening weekend. You know, the rest of opening day next week. All right. Sam Denny on the mound to take on Jackson Jobe. Two teams that were very, very similar and were in Detroit. So sadly, not in front of the home fans on the south side.
And the Detroit Tigers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time.
Oh, wow. They think they're going to end up 4th in the Central. With 83 wins, they're going to end up 4th in the Central? Damn, the Central's going to be pretty good, apparently.
Set to go, and starting in this one, Jackson Jobe.
Well, even though guys don't emphasize the win or loss as much as they used to, it's still a tough thing for a pitcher to swallow.
All right.
He looks up and sees that he lost 15
Here we
ball
go.
games and unfortunately didn't get the run support at times that he needed, but professionals are able to turn the page and get back out there, take the ball, and continue to compete. And I expect to see that from him this season.
Alex Ishii starts us off,
Alex Ishii
and he takes the walk.
as he looks at ball one.
Ugh.
Right side.
Oh, come on, Ishii.
Foul. Set down on
Ooh, what a pitch, though.
that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ken Schultz batting second. That's how you know he's huge for this team.
Pitch misses there.
Already just early in his career. And he has become the arguable face of the franchise,
Foul at a playoff.
along with Sam Denny.
That'll find the stands.
I like that number 6 and 7. Those are our guys, number 6 and number 7.
Base is empty. Just misses with that one.
And I've heard a rumor that 6 is not afraid of 7.
Braun and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Could have taken the walk there. It's a long at bat, though. So I'm down with that.
Fly ball pretty well.
And that is
Carrying.
out of here. Ken Schultz. First hit of the year. First homer of the year. That is the face
1-0.
of the franchise.
It paid off. Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that
Teams have to fear that man. And Spencer Horwitz batting third.
Spencer Horwitz in the box with one away as he takes
All
ball
right.
one. Job, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. There's a strike.
he wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out.
I was not expecting Ken Schultz to have our first home run of the year.
He's going to take advantage of that.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Good
There's a
take.
process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Why is Gunnar Henderson wearing 23 now?
And you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4.
Why is he wearing 23 now?
Very defensive. And
I guess he felt like changing his number.
The White Sox seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not.
Okay, so Jason Churio is on the bench. Good. So he made the opening day roster. Happy about that.
With that extra split second they have to react.
I
Let's
should
see how it
look
shakes out here.
to see what the roster looks like. Nobody got picked up off waivers, so.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now a check swing.
Ooh, good check. Come on, Gunner. You're wearing the Jordan number in Chicago. Come on. You gotta live up to that number in Chicago. And he'll take a walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch
We'll
walk.
take it. Now Caglione comes up.
Gonna help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man at first.
Did Caglione change his number too?
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean,
Has he been 22? I feel like he changed his number 2.
find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss.
I mean, I don't care that they're changing their numbers. It's just weird. Aw, broken bat. Aw.
And that'll do it.
But a good first inning. Force him to throw a lot of pitches. More importantly, Ken Schultz
Back after this on the show.
takes it. Or I'm sorry, Schultz.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Sam Denny. Chris
Hell
Bush
yeah.
keeping an eye on here.
Poor man.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now the
Okay.
left-hander, no
Here we go. First pitch for Sam. And they bunt?
and that goes foul. Base knock right field.
Wow.
Man up
Dropped right in front of Ken. He went for the bunt, fouled it off, and then gets
On the pitch, quick back.
a lucky drop.
and the batter now, Phil Cullen.
Well, not the start we were hoping for there. 2 pitches in.
Swing and he went. That's strike one.
But hey, if he grounds into a double play, then no one's going to complain. Although, Sam is not a ground ball pitcher. He is a strikeout guy.
And that misses off the outside edge. So now
There you go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Sam. Oh,
And they'll do it again.
and remember, one of his biggest issues is he doesn't have the stamina to go deep into games. So 6 innings for us is a very good day.
To the heater.
There we go. First strikeout of the day is over with.
490s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just...
He also has a problem with the home run ball.
Next to
But
hit takes outside.
as I say that, we see Bo Bichette's 31 home runs.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Left field.
And it won't go far enough. Brignoni's there.
And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A little out
There you go.
as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
I'm not going to complain about 15 pitches. If he only has to go 15 pitches here. There you go, 13 pitches. And he gets out of the inning. 2 strikeouts.
For Detroit, they're
1 run given up on a weird-ass at-bat. And I'll take it.
Comerica
Leading
Park.
off,
New inning getting started.
left
At
fielder,
the plate,
number 27.
Donald Brignoni. Joe back to work. That's in there. That one catches the zone.
Damn, that's a good pitch.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Battling here as he fouls it.
Well, I got a feeling,
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch.
I got a feeling we're gonna see more of the Elon Trump rivalry here, with the big beautiful Bill passing.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Hopefully they fight in the middle of everything. Yeah, Thunder is picking up. I think it's essentially right over.
Fly ball out towards right field. Carpenter hauls it
I don't
in,
think it's
and there's
gonna last too long.
Batting 7th.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. This is a guy who
Also, we now have to,
regarded defense.
Jen, we gotta make money real quick, because if we make money real quick, the big beautiful Bill is awesome for us.
Framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
If we hit some big bets, we're gonna
That
be
one
set.
fouled off.
Because the wealthy, I mean, you make bank off of that.
Fouled off to the right.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
I only bring all that up because it's all that's fucking on my Twitter feed.
Player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this,
All I want to see is fucking betting things.
can't try to steal.
I see more politics than I see sports. And sports is like all this shit I follow.
Guy shuts the running game down.
Some heat there at 98
Batting 8th.
miles an hour.
Center fielder, Roman
2 down, base is
Anthony.
empty. Now a chance for Roman Anthony. That's outside.
Come on, Roman.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Ah.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep. Tell me about it.
Tap back to the mound. Toss
Damn, he almost
and
beat that out too. That was a good inning for Joe.
But they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Ready
the
to go
Tigers.
for the
Come on,
first
Denny.
half of the
Give me
game.
an immaculate inning.
Kerry Carpenter. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Fastball is
God.
outside.
Come on, man. Oh, not Beatty. We don't want Beatty up. Hey, dude, Kerry was swinging.
Change up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
There you go. Went down 3-0 early. 3 straight strikes.
Third baseman,
How tough is it to adjust to
That is fucking insane.
when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Sam Denny, man.
Firm, you never want to take a called third strike. 'Cause
Boom, look at that.
be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch, and right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. That one finds the zone.
Hey, here we go. Will Beatty be an issue for us? He's been an issue before. Will he continue?
And he dodges that fastball. That's in there.
Nice. Got a little bit of a lucky call, I think, but we'll take it.
Line and a base hit into
Damn.
right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 7. Designated hitter.
Brett Beatty, man, he is the issue for us constantly.
Cervantes trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Don't let him.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Tying run.
Detroit's number
is the
19
first
prospect.
on opening day. That one fouled off.
Unless this is a double play or something. We're more than likely. Yep, we're going to see more pitches this inning.
On the ground.
That's good by me. Double play. Well, at least one. They got him.
No runs,
There we go.
and no one left. We head on now to
There we
the
go.
third.
Nice job, Sam.
Sox won.
Nice job. Keep himself under 30 pitches.
On to the third inning, and now the veteran third
Here we
baseman,
go. Colson's up.
Montgomery.
He's playing third base today.
Montgomery goes 6 feet.
That's interesting. I wondered, did they...
And he's a
I'm going to have to check. I'm wondering if they put both of the...
is ball one.
They put Waylon Fleming down at AAA.
If he doesn't get a knock
Which
right
I'm
now,
down with
that
Colson
pitch he
getting
just took is gonna eat at
playing
him for a
time.
while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. This one in the air. Bichette puts it away for the out.
Now batting number 0.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Alex Ishii, caught looking his first time up. And takes low for ball one. And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one ripped.
That's our boy, Alex Ishii with the double.
Hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Hell yeah.
They are so great.
Oh, and now you've got Ishii on base with Ken coming up.
Job of turning that one around.
That's a hell of a hit, too.
One out, runner at second. Schultz will hit next. He's
Did you
already
put the
over
2
3
bases on Alex Ishii? I hope you did.
Fastball is in for a strike. Pickoff move to second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Oh. If that had gone further, Ishii could have gotten going.
And a runner at second. Liner, and this could be
Ken Schultz with his second RBI of the day. This one,
score.
just easy. RBI double. Ken Schultz is beating the Detroit Tigers right now. Oh, apparently Cody Rhodes is in talks to play Guile in the live-action Street Fighter. Cody Rhodes is Guile and Roman Reigns is Akuma. That is the weirdest thing. That is the weirdest thing. I love it. But more importantly, who's playing Cammy? Who's playing Judy? What other characters? Who's playing Ken? Who's playing Ryu? We need these questions answered. Damn, Job's up to 56 pitches. He's averaging nearly 20 pitches an inning, and that's a walk. There we go. Okay, Gunner, here you go, man. 2 on. Do some damage right here.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, we got a lucky call there.
In this game, he needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering.
I mean, Dash, you're kind of the only one for the most part.
The advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball right side.
Oh, that right side is just money for us right now.
Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
That right side has just been money for us right now. Oh, first RBI of the season for Gunner. Right down that first base line.
2 on, 1 out. Jack Caglione.
Come on, Caglione, add to it. I want more.
0-1.
0-1's the count.
You know what I love about this? That we have 1 home run. That was the solo shot from Ken. All of this has been double, walk, single.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Thought for a second we were going to get more.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back.
Caglione just adds more. That's a double. Dude, couldn't find the fucking ball.
Run across. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times it's
Bro, the inning's never going to end for Jackson Job.
that stays in like that. But
This is a 3-run inning so far.
if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, inside here easily, but there's
Excuse me.
nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
I don't know how to take us being able to do this.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound.
That's it.
Pitching change
We knocked Jackson Job out of the game.
his way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Damn. He didn't even go 3 innings. He went 2 1/3. 2 1/3.
Pitcher for the Tigers, Ryan Rollison.
Huge opportunity to add on.
Oh, that ERA is not something you want to see against this pitching staff that's been kind of a monster right now.
2 in scoring position with 1 out.
Brignoni's got power in his game too.
He's 0 for
More contact, but got power.
outside.
Can we add more?
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is downstairs.
Oh, I want more. I want more bloodshed here in Detroit.
And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That'll load the
That's a
bases.
walk. Bases are loaded.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Now
entire
batting,
at-bat.
catcher.
Oh, I love it.
Next for Chicago, Kyle Teal struck out swinging
Come on,
in his
Kyle.
first time.
What's up,
In
Kyle?
the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Come on, bases loaded, man. Even if it's a sac fly, just give me that.
Swing and a miss.
You can't miss a fastball down the middle.
Got him swinging.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that
Who's
fastball
8?
off the
I've already
outside.
forgotten. Who's 8? Oh, Colson's up.
That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close.
No, it's Roman Anthony. Oh my God, the empire can begin.
Really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Ah.
field.
Yeah, it hung up too much.
And that's the third.
Damn.
So they get 3 runs in the inning.
We leave 3 on, but 4 runs total now. 3 runs in that inning, and we took out Jackson Jobe. I'll take it.
Nothing. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Pesce.
Depending on what the score of the game is, we're going to go until Sam gets pulled, probably.
And he lays down
It'll depend also on who they put from the pen.
job. An infield knock to start the inning. Well, Siggy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk.
Don't yell at Roman like that.
Marshawn stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He doesn't deserve it. It was good contact.
And a pop-up right side.
Yep,
Foul
that's an
territory.
easy out. We'll take it.
And in foul
Don't
ground,
get a lot of those from Sam. And while we're getting ready to watch the 3rd time nearly around the order for our offense,
to the top of
this is the first time the order has repeated
single so far.
for Detroit. Sam Denny doing great things right now on the mound.
Gets the call. It's a
Ooh, got the call.
man at first, one away.
That's what happens when you're the king of the strikeout.
Line drive. And it's
Oh, it dropped.
lead runner around second.
Very similar to Alex Ishii's hit.
Safe. It's
Wow.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to pull side.
And Nolan Jones has been a problem today.
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
one out.
He got the first hit of the day, brings in the first run of the day for Detroit.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Come on, Sam.
Drops in for
You gotta settle in. Don't worry about that run. Just take care of business. It's only 33 pitches in.
and a big
There you go.
No balls, 2 strikes.
swing.
Got him.
Misses, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3
Third
pitch
strikeout,
sequence
4th
here.
strikeout of the game.
In terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher,
Remember, Sam Denny led the league in strikeouts last year.
trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
That'll play one. Bo Bichette.
Run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, Detroit's offense got going a bit.
It was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
Are you okay? Never mind. I thought that was going to be a little more in.
They get 2 runs on
Thankfully, it wasn't.
runners and 1 left. On to inning number 4. White Sox 4, Tigers 2. On to the 4th.
Leading off
Here's the
for
third
the White
baseman,
All right.
Colson
Third
Montgomery.
baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Come on, Colson. Now we got a much tighter ball game going.
First offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Bounce to the right.
I don't think he's got the speed for that. Yeah.
One down.
That's okay,
Now
Colson.
batting, number 0.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Ishii.
It's the third time the order's been up now. Ah, grounded right to the second baseman.
Alonso, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, number
All right, Ken.
Steps
Ken
up.
Scholes ready to do some damage.
He's already homered in this game.
Or I should say do more damage.
On the ground, right side.
Damn.
To Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down and
Real easy inning.
back here in Detroit, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the right.
Sam Denny quickly back out there. I don't like the fact that Detroit's found a bit of mojo.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, third
Brett
baseman.
Beatty, the next to hit.
Oh no, and now it's Brett Beatty.
Check swing, called strike.
Thank God he had commitment issues on that one.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Come on,
Trying to stay
Sam.
out of the double play right here.
And a foul
Oh.
ball misses alive.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing.
Got him! Strikeout number 5.
Oh, that's a
Now we need is a nice grounder.
back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Samuel Cervantes now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
This one in
And
the
that's
center.
an easy out to Anthony.
Anthony pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Hassan Kim.
And next to hit for Detroit, Hesung Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing, went around, and it's
Woo.
0-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position.
I will say Sam Denny has done a great job of like something bad happens and then he settles in and is able to finish it. He's done a really good job of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that.
One ball,
Well, with the
2 strikes.
amount
I
of
expected him to just be a killer with his fastball, but nope.
doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
Takes care of all of it.
based off
There we go. Number 6.
Tigers decide, and that'll do it. Tigers lead 1. They trail it here, 4-2. Back at Comerica Park, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Rollison back to work. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Yariel Rodriguez. Up and loosening in the pen, Mazer also getting ready. Hit on the ground to the right side, Kim. And a quick
Well,
out number 1.
Gunner's up.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Gunnar Henderson. A walk, and he's also singled. Just
Ball, that's
missed. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bichette.
We've cooled down, and the Tigers have heated up a tad bit.
Now batting.
I don't like it.
And now, Jack Caglione. That one is upstairs. That pitch gets the corner, and a count even 1-1.
There we go. Jack Caglione, and it gets through even further.
And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Okay.
He's had such a good
2-out double.
day. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So, runner at second, 2 down. Brignoni digs in now. Just missed.
They do not like, for some reason, pitching to Brignoni.
2 down.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Now
Oh, come on.
2-2.
Don, you can't sit there on that one.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 outs.
At least he went after that one.
Position. That one at 95 missed up top.
Full count.
Full count now. Kyle Teal up next for the White Sox. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I am shocked at how patient this team has been in this first game. They have not, gone crazy, going at pitches out of the zone. And even better,
2 outs.
the innings have been, well, as I say that, the innings have been long enough that Sam's been getting, good amount of Gatorade, been taking a little bit of a break, able to breathe. He's only 50 pitches in here in the bottom of the 5th.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schultz sizing this
Ooh,
one up.
not deep enough, though. Ken gets under it.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's the Tiger
Left
leadoff
fielder,
man, Nolan Jones. And a first pitch fastball is in for a
Okay, Nolan Jones has been a problem. 2 for 2 today.
line drive. Ishii.
Almost 3 for 3. But our boy, Alex Ishii, takes care of it.
Out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Phil Cullen up now for the Tigers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is in for a strike.
Sam still just putting it on the money. Once again, I say he has problems going deep into ball games. He might be able to make 7.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's got, what, 6 strikeouts, I believe, on the day?
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
God. Just die. Come on. There it is.
Strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down by a count of 4-2.
7 strikeouts today.
All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
the White
And
Sox,
now it's going to be
catcher
Kyle Teal. Teal, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023.
Two the count.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning,
It's just one of those
at least you can focus on doing
days.
your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Anthony in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Come on, Roman. Make Dash happy
Stays alive.
by mainly just getting a hit. Ah.
And that's 3 straight strikes.
Well, I've got a feeling Dash still hates you, Roman.
To the strike zone, and he got him
Now
to
batting
chase.
third
That's just a
baseman,
bad approach right
Colton
there. Either he was
Montgomery.
looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Montgomery
Off the plate,
stands
ball
in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And a foul ball. And now the count is even.
These guys are just fighting off pitches. This guy's been in here for 48 pitches.
Swings and misses.
He's played so much better than Jackson Jobe.
South to side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command. And
Damn.
3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
2 2/3 in, or no, 3 2/3 innings from him is crazy.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And here
Tigers,
is Bo
shortstop,
Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these
Now
Tigers
Sam
simply
still out there.
producing a lot of
Bottom of the
quality
6th.
swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately,
I want to see at
sometimes
least
the
6
lines
innings
are
out of you,
off.
Sam.
Still, they've hit 9 line drives.
Got to get through this
Something
one.
they should feel very good about.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right. And that's
Oh,
just
we
what
got
baseball
hit?
does.
Oh no, he struck out.
He's run up on strikes.
There we go. Number 8.
Bear, Pete Alonso, both 2 in this one.
Dude, if Sam hits double digits in game 1 of the season,
Mound, very efficient.
I feel like it could be Sam Denny Cy Young time.
Pitch of just about every at bat.
Misses changeup.
It's if he hits double
I think
digits.
the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Swing and a miss.
Go.
Count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
To third. And that's a fair ball.
Just down the third baseline. Luckily, Pete Alonso ain't running far. Mainly because it's Pete Alonso and he's like 40 at this point.
Runner on at first with one gone.
For the
And now
Tigers,
Kerry
right
Carpenter.
fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a strike.
Dude, he is putting it on the money today.
He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down.
There we go. That's 9.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really lined
One more strikeout for double digits. Come on, Sam. Strike out Brett.
and then
Do it.
a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled.
I'll take it. Easy ground out. Yeah, you heard me talk shit about the stamina. There we go. Gets through 6. I'm happy with that.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back.
the
We're in the
Tigers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Yariel
29.
Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight.
Okay, top of the order.
Back to the top of the order, Alex
We'll have to see if
White Sox. And
if Sam continues into the next inning.
sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down.
See if he continues into the 7th or not.
Now batting, number
Now the
7.
number 2 hitter, Ken.
We're going to relive Ken Sommer. Let's do it.
These guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose.
I will say that last reliever for Detroit really saved their bullpen usage.
0-2.
Because I was thinking like, oh, sweet, we're going to make him use like 4 to 5 pitchers in this game. That's great. Fucking last guy really saved their bullpen usage.
Swing
Oh,
on
Ken.
the dirt. Marchand down to first.
Come on, man.
Out number 2. That's a strikeout. Spencer
Now batting,
Horwitz
the first
steps to the
baseman,
plate for the White
Spencer
Sox.
Horwitz.
Still looking for his first hit as a White Sox. And that won't be it.
Bichette whips it to first.
Close, but it won't be it.
Is that 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox.
All right. Is Sam coming out? No, they pull him for Robert Fitzgerald.
On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger
Okay.
stadium. The game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw.
Good pitch.
Just let him lead you in this one.
Cervantes.
It's close enough that I think we keep watching.
Strike 1.
The way this game's gone. Ooh, got him swinging. All right.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a second.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To the right side, Ishii sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open
Now
the
batting,
7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Haesung Kim. Almost
Ball
got
1, no
him.
strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Bobby Ragsdale preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Three and 2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the
All right.
The catcher,
Rafael Marchand up now for the Tigers.
13 pitches, dear Lord.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture
Robert's
a
having to
run from
fight.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone.
Yep.
We are tied.
That's what I was worried about when I saw Robert Fitzgerald come in.
One out of here. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely
Well.
buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ball.
Top of the order now.
And that one fouled off.
Fitzgerald, you better shape the fuck up.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got him.
Oh, wow.
Phil Cohen
Now batting,
will hit
number
next.
27.
3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That one misses.
Bruh.
And it's 3-0. Bobichette.
I hope somebody is warming up in the bullpen.
Big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. And there's the strike. Check swing. And he
Okay.
misses. And now
Good
it's 3
pitch.
and 2.
He somehow does this.
Swing and a miss.
I don't know how he did it, but he got through it. He did allow them to tie it up, but got through it.
We're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter
So sadly, no win in store for our boy Sam. I don't think so.
Man, those are the types of hits
But
where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying
there you
to
go,
elevate
Gunner.
the
We
ball
needed
to
something like that right off the bat.
that hard.
Come on, Caglione. You've been killing it today.
Now here is Jack Caglione, and that's in there at the knees.
2-run homer would be crazy right now.
Run aboard at first, nobody out. Just off the inside edge, moving in the bullpen. Abner Uribe getting ready to go.
Right through there for a strike. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Yep. Yep.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
We need something big here. We need something. Brignoni double would be huge.
Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Got the favorable call there.
That's ball 3.
Squirts away
3-2.
a little bit. No
Or
advance,
3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
Gunner's in. There we go. No double play ball at least.
Steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead.
First stolen base of the year for anyone. Come on, Don. Ah!
Nice work there to get the strike.
Fuck.
And that's a big second out.
Gave it to him right down the middle, and he just was early.
To leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big
I don't trust Kyle Teal right now.
Now here is Kyle Teal. Fastball for a strike.
0 for 3 today, and it's been 3 strikeouts.
Go ahead run in scoring position.
1 single. Could fix everything, Kyle. Come on.
He's going to do something special right here. It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound.
Oh, Bobby Ragsdale is in. Okay.
3-4-5 due up for the home team.
Figured Ragsdale would make the opening day roster.
Drops in for a strike.
Good number.
Confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he's down
Ooh.
as he swings through it. That was a
Got both swinging.
Commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite.
I will say, with the way this game was going early, I did not expect it to be a tie ball game in the bottom of the 4th.
And that one in the
And
air,
that's just a
center
fly out.
brings it in. One away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Well, Michael Granlund signs a 3-year deal with Anaheim.
Very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Meanwhile,
I want to
activity
know what
in the
those
bullpen.
numbers were.
Luis Taveras getting loose out there. Tied at 4. That clips the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Boyle's a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ball one there.
2 straight.
Way
2
inside.
strikes.
Dear Lord. Ragsdale just cannot finish. Pete Alonso.
Foul off the plate.
Bruh.
And a swing.
There you go.
He battled
Whew.
for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So 2 down now, and here is Kerry Carpenter. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
There we go. Easy out.
Tosses to first. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied at 4.
Okay. This is a big half inning.
Center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
There's the strike. And that is out of play. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2.
Come on, Roman.
Definitely got the
Just
hitter
blast one and make me feel a little bit better.
I think the outer half is open.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
We need at least somebody on. They have had a great job done by their bullpen. They have used 2 pitchers after Jackson Jobe went out after 2 1/3 inning. They have used 2 pitchers. Their bullpen has been great for them.
This to third. Now he launches it
Oh!
over his head. And he'll make it up.
There you go. We needed something like that.
Just kind of sailed that
Whew.
through and pulled it across
We'll
the
take the air.
right field side of first base, and usually that means the
Okay, Ishii.
shoulders to the target.
Our stone-faced Pitbull can bring in the go-ahead run.
Is anything else.
Ooh, he'll at least put a man 90 feet away.
To third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Okay, and here comes Ken.
Difference on the playbook. It's not always
This is why we got rid of Christian Campbell. I didn't want a single thing holding our boy back.
Stepping in, Ken Schultz.
Come on, Ken.
Swung on, belted.
This is where legends are made.
And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Another
Ken Schultz, everyone.
his second home run.
Not one, but 2 homers today. In the first inning, in the 9th inning, and the biggest one is a 3-run shot.
get as many
He doesn't lose his mind in the moment.
of energy right now and having the game of his life.
He'll never let it go.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yariel Rodriguez. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andres Munoz.
There we go. Well, now
Right here. Gotta do his best.
the Sox will go to their closer. I'm assuming either Minoso
Down, takes a
or it's either going to be Minoso or Luis. So
They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not even close there.
I would love to add more before the bottom of the ninth. Woo!
That's ball two.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that.
Okay, Gunner.
It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Munoz, 32 years old.
Trying to pay attention to the news a bit, just because I want to see our projection. Because I haven't been paying attention to it. I want to see what our projection is win-wise. Well, we did what we needed to do, though. Thanks to a little bit of help from Detroit being stupid and Ken Schultz being the dominant force of this team now.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Weathers.
Oh, here comes the closer.
Now the third baseman.
Okay.
1 for 3.
I did not expect Ryan Weathers to walk out here and close this game.
There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Weathers fires. Fought off foul.
Luckily, it's the bottom half of the order.
2 now.
The only issue with that, it starts out Brett Beatty.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece.
Dear Lord.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
There you go, Ryan.
And there's one away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Cervantes in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Can we not? Can we not make this scary?
Kicking off your major league career with a bang.
Okay, it's a 2-run ball game.
Hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield.
Right back to Weathers. Easy out. One more.
In the next few years. Good job.
Now only 1 out remaining.
Just get him out, Ryan. Just get him out.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Tim Hardaway Jr. head to Denver. This was like 5 years ago. That would be like, oh.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Pitches in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Come on, Ryan. Finish the job, man.
And they'll do it again.
All right.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's it. Colson Montgomery, or I'm sorry, Gunnar Henderson, finishes the job. Oh my God. That got scary.
Just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let
We get a win to start the year.
excellent job.
I don't know who's going to get this one. I hope they give it to our boy. Who'd they give it to? Bobby Ragsdale got the win. His first win of his career. And Ryan Weathers gets his first save. Not sure I like the setup of the rotation, but whatever. Let's look at this bullpen before we head out. I just want to look at this rotation and bullpen here, because I'm very confused of what they elected to do. We're gonna look at we're gonna look at the whole roster to see what exactly they elected to go with here. So the rotation is what I expect. Darryl Jones is now the number 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, Gary is up here. He's just not the closer. Interesting. I really think you could have sent Fitzgerald down. I don't think anybody's grabbing a 65 overall reliever. Hell, I might just find a way to move him. It's like, come on. Oh, I do want you at AA to begin. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I'll take a chance. Even if he doesn't pass through waivers, I'm not mad. And then I want Scott Smith up to the major league level. Yeah, no, I can't put him back down just yet now. Alright. So we do have 2 catchers. We have no closing pitcher in AAA. What the hell are we doing? Okay, they put Bryce Matthews down. They kept Waters, but did not keep Waylon Fleming. Okay. Not sure I agree with that, but okay. Kept all 3 of them. Huh. Don't entirely agree, but okay. Just like, who really could go down? I feel like Mike Beerle's still pretty decent as a reliever, but we'll send him down to Class A then, just to make room. Alright. Well, it's an interesting setup they got going, I'll say that much. I don't know what they're exactly thinking with this team, but they're thinking something. And we'll let them think what they want to think right now. I don't know where it's going to go. It's going to go somewhere. With that, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. Jaron, Dash, appreciate you guys for being here. If you're watching After the Fact on Twitch or the YouTubes, appreciate you too. And yeah, we'll be back with more of this next week. And hopefully this season goes as well as I hope it goes. I wish there was a way I could look at like projections. So I could like see how we're projected. If we're projected to be in the playoffs or not. Also, we still have $37 million in budget, which is nice. So we could make a move if need be. But with that, in case you didn't hear yesterday, no stream Thursday. I'm busy. I gotta get the little bit of hair on the top of my head cut. So, no stream Thursday. We'll be back Friday, though, for more of the Ruby Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. And, of course, probably some story time, because I guarantee we're going to get into grinding. I guarantee. With that, though, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.